Yo, I'm SickFishSticks and thanks for clicking on my video. I did a few noteworthy Google searches to see what RPG games were worth your time in 2023, and here they are. And starting us off is Starfield, which is one of the most anticipated upcoming Bethesda games in my recent memory, but arguably that's only a bit longer than a goldfish's. Where was I? Ah yeah, Starfish. Starfield. It's an all-new RPG from Bethesda Game Studios, the developers behind some of the best RPGs of all time, like the Skyrim and Fallout series to mention a few. This is the studio's first new intellectual property in 25 years, so I'm expecting this to be one of the better games of 2023, and cross your fingers, toes and balls they don't mess this one up. The core Starfield story is very much a closely guarded secret. Although Bethesda has leaked a few details, we know that Starfield takes place in 2330, 20 years after two of the largest factions in the settlement system, the United Colonies and Freestar Collective, engaged in a bloody colonial war for territorial control. You'll assume the role of a member of Constellation, an organization of space explorers trying to navigate what remains of the aftermath. Where you go and who you choose to side with, that's entirely up to you. And like Bethesda's previous RPGs, you'll be able to switch between first and third person perspectives at will. Starfield will also include gameplay elements that are new to Bethesda's games, such as flying ships in outer space, as well as a more considerate focus on resource management, crafting and base building, and real-time combat. All features that make me go, ooh yeah, here, take my card and just swipe it. I will pick this bad boy up once again when we get a little bit closer to the release date to see if there's any new juicy details to share with you guys. Now, I have to be honest here. I think I'm one of 4 people on Earth who hasn't seen any of the Harry Potter movies or read any of the Harry Potter books. All I know is it's about a group of kindergarten kids playing with sticks and saying some baby mumbo jumbo words before they poke each other with the sticks. I'm special, I know. And to be honest, I don't feel like I've been missing out. Have I been missing out? The main story of Hogwarts Legacy will be set in the 1890s and will play as a student in the 5th year of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. The main character will be the key to uncovering the mystery of a forgotten magic that was revived after year. I don't know. But I guess as a 5th year student, you're one of the big boys now and you'll be given access to more advanced classes, history books and magic, I guess. I'm pretty sure this game must be on a playlist for many of the Harry Potter fans, and it seems to be the best interpretation of the Harry Potter world in a gaming sense. It's coming out on all major platforms around February 2023, so sharpen your broomsticks and get ready to shove that bad boy up where the sun doesn't shine. Next up, we have Baldur's Gate 3, which is slowly but surely getting out of early access and should be up for grabs in Q1 of 2023. And you know what? Find someone who loves you as much as Larry and loves starting games on beaches. If you understood that one, you're special. If you didn't, you're also special. Just a different special. Anyway, if you decide to get Baldur's Gate 3, remember that you can throw children at other children. 10 out of 10, best therapy yet. Baldur's Gate 3 is currently in early access and has been there for over 2 years. That's a clear abuse of the early access methodology if you ask me. But there is enough here that's worth being excited for, and I feel that Baldur's Gate 3 deserves to be enjoyed with fresh eyes once it's done. I mean complete, I mean finito, I mean ready for sale. Not this early access BS. You'll find numerous moments of genuine storytelling greatness, an exciting and effective turn-based combat system, and freedom to use the abilities of the various classes in outside-of-the-box ways. If you've played any of the other Baldur's Gate games or had fun playing a D&D tabletop, then you should definitely put this on your buy list. I mean, I hope they don't disappoint. Next up, we have Atomic Heart, which is a first-person shooter RPG that's similar to the BioShock if it was mixed with Wolfenstein. It's set in an alternate history of a futuristic 1950s in the Soviet Union, so you're dealing with robots, mutants, angry babushkas, and many more freaky beings. One of the first things that struck me about Atomic Heart is its thoroughly distinctive art style. It is a gorgeous game packed with luscious forest, eye-catching architecture, and all manner of bonky-looking machinery. It's noticeably vast, endlessly creative, and frankly hard to take in all at once as you zipline, swim, and run your way from killer robots. Thankfully, Atomic Heart looks like more than just a collection of freaky looking machines. Its dystopian vision of Soviet Russia looks like a genuinely thrilling, awe-inspiring place to explore, and the combat looks phenomenal. You'll have access to a bunch of powers that let you, for example, shoot freezing blasts of ice and throw around enemies telekinetically. Throw enemies around. There seems to be a lot going on here and more than just the classic robot gone bad story. So I'm really looking forward to getting my hands onto this bad boy and giving it a try. I think it's planned for the beginning of 2023, so we don't have to wait that long. Luminous Productions' team is made up of some of the best developers who've worked on Final Fantasy XV, so they should know what they're doing. As the debut adventure from the studio, Forspoken follows the story of Frey, a young woman from New York who finds herself in the hostile world of Athia, a world filled with magic powers, parkour, and lots of other worldly creatures. They also boast a host of established writers that you most likely don't know by name, so I'm not gonna mention them. We talked about this game some time back and I had nothing but good things to say about it, but I had a look at the Steam page and this game is currently €80 or $80 for a game in early access. If you want the digital deluxe edition, it's well over €100 or $100. What the hell are these prices? It's a game, homie, not a down payment for a house. Do any of you buy games at this price? I mean, if you do, is it with daddy's money and can he become my daddy too? Last but not least, we have Flintlock Siege of Dawn. Join humanity's last stand as gods and guns collide in an all-new action RPG open-world adventure. The door to the afterlife has been opened, allowing the old god's army of the undead to escape from within. The living are on the brink of extinction, and you are their only hope, unfortunately. So embrace vengeance, gunpowder, magic, and embark on an epic journey to lead mankind's final siege against the tide of the dead. Flintlock Siege of Dawn looks like more than the sum of its parts, and its parts look pretty shiny at the moment. A fast-paced, Souls-like action RPG with an ancient setting sounds exciting, but also seems hard to pull off satisfyingly. What I've seen so far doesn't disappoint, and I have faith that A44 will stick the landing when it launches in the first half of 2023. Every element of the game looks polished to perfection, a hard task with all the gunpowder that's flying around. And that's all I had for you in this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, like why not. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.